So let's talk about Easter in today's podcast, Sissy. Now we're going to talk about what we do as a couple during the Easter holiday. So stay tuned.
Hey, Blissful friends, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Blissology Podcast. I'm your girl, Cece, and I'm joined by my hubby. What's up, babe?
Hey, everybody. Welcome back.
And happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Yes.
It's a joyful and big celebration in our faith as Christian.
Yes, it is.
So happy Easter, everybody. Welcome back. We appreciate to have you. So if this is your first time with us, please remember to subscribe and hit on that notification bell so you can be notified when we put out news videos. This is a weekly podcast, and in this podcast,
we talk about love, life, family, relationships. As you guys know, mostly relationships.
Sometimes our religion.
Yes, and sometimes real estate. So now... yeah, what's going on? Let's go into our blissful moment.
It's a Easter weekend. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
I kind of goofed up a little bit. I booked a client on Easter Sunday, which kind of sucks. But you know what? It's
all on you.
It's all on me.
Yes, it's
this
your
is what
fault.
happened when you don't pay attention to your
This is
calendar.
what happened when you don't approve with your woman first, too.
In my defense, I brought it up to her and
After
I said, listen, we have this client who's looking. I looked at the calendar on the 9th of April and we don't have anything in there. And it wasn't until like the week before Easter, like just last week, we realized, oh God.
It was 2 weeks ago.
Was it 2 weeks ago? It felt like last week. But it was too late to.
But you had already said yes.
You had already
and
said
then
yes.
you let me know about it.
Yeah, sort of.
Had you had let me know about it, then we wouldn't be.
Sometimes I make executive decisions.
And then sometimes this is what happened when you made them.
This is my second executive decision.
That went wrong.
Didn't quite pan out. Last year, I decided, you know what? I'm going to switch to AT&T on a rim. I saw the kid and I'm like, yes, I'm making that decision. And 6 months later, I left.
And you pay for it.
Yes. But this one is paying me for it. But I'm missing out on part of the Easter thing because we always have, we spend time with the family, with the in-laws, primarily. Because my mom don't usually cook and do big things on Easter.
Yeah.
But her mom wants everyone over and she'll cook and so forth. So I'm going to miss out on the evening.
I'm going to miss you too.
But they'll pack me some food so I'm good.
Of course. And we'll wait for you.
Yeah. So guys, as you make executive decisions, sometimes still double check so you can miss.
Still double check because I'll tell you this: is no one is working on Easter because Easter is a big deal.
Well, I'm going to be working. And listen, it's never a wrong thing to make money.
I'll join you, but I don't think I need to.
You probably won't.
Because typically we're together when we're doing our events. We,
you know what? Since it's Easter, we always do things together. Maybe you should join me.
I don't need to. It's a small event, so I don't need to join you. So sacrifice that we're gonna make this time.
So yeah, I'm working on Easter, but that's
well, you're
not
working on
the
right. There you go. Just about
like
to say
6
that.
o'clock,
6, 7.
It's a 4-hour event. So
yeah,
we done until 10. But it's no big deal. Hey, listen, it's a party, so I can call it my Easter party
without your family.
Without the family,
which is wrong.
Well, I'm gonna spend the morning with you guys.
Yes.
In the afternoon, it's just the evening.
Right, which is still wrong.
Yeah.
Like who have a party on a Sunday, anyways?
Someone who wants to have a party on a Sunday.
What sense does it make have a party on a Sunday?
Someone who wants to have a party on a Sunday.
And if it's like a birthday party, use your camera,
Nah. Listen, birthday parties are very, very...
Well, let's hope this one is not like a regular birthday party because it will be sucks.
Listen, we've done some birthday parties. Yes, we've done some low birthday, but we've done some like birthday parties that are comparable to weddings.
Yes,
I'm talking about
well, this is what
all out.
Right.
And this is a big hall this place is being done in, so I do see it being... almost as if it's a wedding.
Well, let's hope so. Let's move on to this topic.
So let's talk about Easter. I know we started talking about Easter already. So Easter is a big thing for us.
It is a big deal.
It's a big deal. It starts with church. Way back, it used to start with Palm Sunday. Mm-hmm. Now, we still start with Palm Sunday for us, but we're not as engaged as we used to.
Right.
But it used to be we start our engagement from Palm Sunday, and then we go that Monday, that Tuesday, that Wednesday, that Thursday, that Friday.
Do you want to tell our audience what we do Monday through Friday?
Well, it starts Sunday. We go to church.
Palm Sunday and
Palm
Sunday.
Sunday. We went to church this Sunday, but not as we used to. But it used to start on Sunday, the Palm Sunday, and then there's a retreat at the Sunday evening, and then Monday there's another retreat, and then on Tuesday there's a retreat. On Wednesday you go to confession, and on Thursday there's a mass. On
Washing
Friday,
of the feet, right?
Yes, and then on Friday there's the
Good Friday.
the procession of the cross, the passion of the cross, rather.
Yes, Good Friday.
We used to do a big thing. We go on the streets and walk, and we don't do it anymore at our church, but they still do. Because I was talking to my mom yesterday. She's like, "Yeah, the priest does walk around the parking lot and do all the things." We didn't go this year. Please forgive me, God. And then on Saturday we have a service. It's a service to start at 8, right at sundown, and then it runs until I think midnight. And then the next morning, which is Easter Sunday, that's when everybody goes to church. There are some people that they'll miss church for the whole year. Mm-hmm. On that Easter Sunday, oh yes, they will be there.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, I haven't been to that service since COVID.
There's people that only go to church twice a year. You know, they go on Easter and Christmas.
Hey, listen, at least I can say they've gone to church
every year. Yeah. Right? There's people, that's what they do. They do that, and they know it's important to be there. They feel like their presence has to be there on Easter. Yeah. So, yes, it is a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal. The thing for us is we've always done it as a family.
You know, thinking about it back home, I don't think we ever had this whole
week thing.
Yeah.
No. But then I think
back home, church is the only church that does the week thing.
I don't know. I haven't been to any.
Because I don't think St. Thomas more does that. I don't think other church. I'm pretty sure they do Good Friday, and I'm pretty sure they do the Saturday evening. Actually, service.
I was talking to Pastor Manassi. They do a whole week thing.
What is that?
They have many services throughout the week that leading to Easter. So I think it's common for many churches to kind of do the whole Easter week and have different activities.
Well, I did my whole Easter week with no food. That was my whole Holy Week as sacrifice this whole week, which is really good. I actually didn't feel like I was like I needed food. Mm-hmm. Although I was getting light headache, I was feeling a little unusual, but I'm like, okay, this is what it is. Because the whole week since Monday, since Holy Week, I only had water.
Yeah.
And that was it. The whole week until Good Friday. And I made some fish and with some plantain and...
something she used to do to Good Friday, she used to cook and bring food for everyone.
Yeah, I stopped that. No more. That's too much.
So,
but I used to enjoy doing that. Because to me, it's like your reaction, your mom's reaction, my mom, my brother, I'll make rice, I'll make white beans and
salty fish
and some beets and a lot of food. It's like
she made me buy some beets this week. She didn't cook them.
But then I realized that, it's the day that our Savior went through so much. Does it make sense for me to cook all that food? To me, it's like a celebration. You know how when you really in the moment, you're like, wow, this really didn't make sense. How about we just not do this no more? So, yes. I mean, like we said earlier, for some of us who are very passionate about our Savior, we look forward to Easter. Some people look forward to, the nice dresses and the big hats and the shoes and the nice... Listen, y'all know it's a show on Easter. You guys know it's a show on Easter.
Yes.
Some of us, we look forward to the service, right? We look forward to resurrection of Christ. Some people look forward to, oh my God, look at my dress, look at my hat.
You haven't seen me the whole year. I'm going to come up and show you.
Yes,
Listen, yes, when it comes to faith and religions, sometimes people can be confused about what it means to celebrate certain religious holidays.
Yeah.
But at least they show up.
Right? At least they show up. But I just want to say, show up for what you showing up for. You showing up for Jesus, not for yourself, right? Because when we show up on Easter, we show up because he resurrected. So we want to be here for Jesus, not showing up for people to see us. Because I don't know what
we're showing up to celebrate the new life we've been given, and we gotta show it.
Child, I don't know.
But anyway, it's a big thing in our faith.
It's a big deal, yes.
This is the moment. I mean, obviously, it goes from the Good Friday where he was tortured and killed, and obviously, we all know Jesus didn't resuscitate again. It's just us. It's us remembering all he went through, and understanding that we had been saved and we've been given a new life, and let's make the best of it.
Yes, and I tell you, y'all, listen, I cried last night because I just can't. Watching the Son of God movie every year, for me, it's always like got me bawling in tears, like crying. And I know this man fell asleep. The girl is like, no, I can't watch it, Ma. I can't watch it. So they left me and I was alone. This is how it is when you go, when you know that no one is coming with you, when it's your time to go, you're going alone. Because I'm like, it's the movie of Jesus. Why isn't anybody here watching this with me?
I was there.
You fell asleep.
For like 5 minutes.
No, baby, you fell asleep.
I missed the whole torturing section, but I got to the point where he was taking down the cross and...
So you missed the sacrifice part.
Yes, I was like, listen, that's like a almost 3-hour movie.
Well, the sacrifice part to me, that's the emotional part out of the whole movie. That's like... I understand the girls didn't want to watch it because they're kids. They don't want to see Jesus suffering. They don't want to see him getting beaten and all that. But to me, it's like, I was like in tears. I was in tears. Like, it's like seeing someone that it's like, a part of me felt like I was there. Mm-hmm. And I was like, next to Mary or Mary Magdalene. And I was like, oh my God, this is so hurtful.
See, people like this, when you watch movies with them, they make you sad.
It was a sad moment. And of course.
Yeah, because when I kind of got up from my short nap, and I'm like, hey, and she's going, what's wrong with you?
That's just...
But, hey, listen, I understand, seeing someone suffer.
Yes.
And obviously these movies, they make it really graphic.
They do. And they actually did such an amazing job. Yes.
Yeah. So whether it happened that way,
we don't know.
But they really made it. And as Christian, it's good to understand all that, because our faith is based on him coming down, live part of his life as a man, did the normal job that people do, and then when his calling or the time for him to start doing his work came, he did what he did and paid the price for it. So, and as all of us living in this life, yes, we'll do the normal job, but we all have a calling. What our calling is, I don't know. You'll find what yours is, but be willing to pay the price for whatever it may be.
I know what my calling is because I've been getting crucified with a lot of, why aren't you? When you're doing the work of God and other people's like, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Because
listen, when you're doing something people either don't understand or they oppose, yes, they will say things, and sometimes it's not things that are nice. But you got to remember, Jesus was called a fraud. Blasphemy was a word that was being thrown all over the place.
Yeah.
And all the people that thought they knew it all, they regarded him as a fool, and eventually they took him. I mean, we all will experience something like this if you choose to do something different than what other people do, especially when you're going against the norm.
Hello, somebody.
So if you're getting hit with some stuff.
Hello. Going against the norm, right? Going against the norm.
But this week is special for us. Obviously, I know I'm working, but we will. And I know the kids are looking forward to it.
Yes, the kids are looking forward to it. Yeah. And like we said earlier, it's a big celebration. I mean, if you're a Christian person, if you go to church every Sunday, you know that day is a day that you look forward to, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The kids are looking forward to it for a different reason.
Yes.
Funny. We were at Costco, I think, about about 3 weeks ago, and they had those Easter bunny basket thing.
Oh yeah. It was Costco.
The thing cost like $20.
No, baby, it was $14.99.
$14.99. But it seemed expensive for obviously they were nice, fluffy, and the kids wanted them. And I was like, no, we're not buying those.
And they got pretty upset. And of course, me as the mother, I had to let them know reason why daddy wouldn't buy it, which makes sense. You buy a basket for $15, 2 would cost $30, and then you only use it for once a year, and then you got rid of it. You can go to a dollar store and get one for $1.
Yes, you just put because they need them to just go around and put the eggs in, and then they break the eggs in. That's the usage for the basket. Yes, it's nice. They can put it in the room. And maybe I should have gotten them. But at that time, I said, paying $30 and change for just Easter bunny basket.
And he kept looking at me. It's like, no. And I kept looking away. Because most of the time, I'm the one to blame for things. And I'm like, no, sir. You're not going to pull me into this. You are not. You're alone. I was like, you are all alone in this. Because the girls kept looking at me. He's looking at me. And then I'm like looking away because I don't want to be. I don't want to be part of this, because if it was me, I would have been like, all right, fine, let's get it.
No,
but
I needed to.
But I needed him to take care of it with the kids.
One thing I said this year is that if I'm spending money on something, it has to make sense.
That's
and if there's an alternative that can serve the same purpose and that cost me less, I'm gonna go for it. And at that point, they were nice. Yes,
they were cute.
Yes, they were cute. They had ears. They were fluffy.
Yeah, it was a dog one. It was a bunny one.
So I said
Amazon.
no Easter bunny baskets. We have the ones from last year. We're gonna use them. Yes, they're not that fancy.
Yeah.
But
they're still usable. They're still usable.
Yes.
You can still use them.
Yes.
So you know what? Here's the thing. Here's on Easter Sunday, although we talk about the church, we talk about how long we know it's going to be tomorrow. Regardless which one we go to, whether if it's like our church, different churches, we know it's going to be a long service.
Yeah.
So we know for sure our church will be like 4 hours.
No, I wouldn't run that. I mean, we'll
start from 10:30.
The start at 10:30, and I expect that
Until
we'll be there
2:00.
by around 2:00.
There you go.
Yes, and her people always hang out after church.
Yeah, when I go into our church tomorrow,
I told her that I'm gonna start my car like 10 minutes before church ends, and in the moment that church ends, we're just gonna run.
That doesn't happen, but preferably going to the early mass. The early ones start at 7:30 and ends at 9:30. So there's no hangout.
That's what we'd only go to.
That's what we've been going to since COVID.
And that one runs 7:30 until 9:30. Like 9:30. That's still long.
That's still long.
2 whole hours.
For what? But we know wherever you go. Like I always get TD online. I know it's gonna be very long because it's a celebration. It's a feast. It's a party. It's special. Like you said earlier, we always go to my parents because your mom is like, it's just another Sunday.
No, I mean, she will go to church, but she's not doing that whole cooking.
It's another Sunday for your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we always go to my parents, and we will have right after church, we go there. We spend the afternoon there.
So what are we going there?
We usually have food, music, and it's always a good time.
Yeah, it'll be a good time. Just going to miss it this year.
Yeah, but you will be there. You're not going to be there until 8, 9. Because usually leave around 9 o'clock.
Yes, because there's school for the kids the next day.
Correct. We usually leave around 9.
So, I will be at the party until 10. So you guys may have to hang out there for a little later because I can't get you. But anyway, I know one thing the kids are looking forward to is the
that's my favorite part.
Easter.
That's my favorite part. My favorite part is the kiddos doing the egg hunting. Yes, thing. That's my favorite part of Easter.
As a kid, I never did that.
No, we didn't do that.
And
I don't know where that came from, though.
So the thrill that the kids get from chasing after little plastic eggs,
but it's cute. It's cute. It's never about my husband and my brother. They don't care much about that. My sister-in-law and I, she usually the one that gets the eggs and all that. And, and we'll just hide them. And my brother will get involved. You'll get involved. You'll go and hide them. And then the kids they look forward to finding them. They look forward to like, okay, I feel like to me that's their favorite part. They don't really care much about the food. They don't really care much about, they care about nice dress and clothes. They all gonna look nice. It's Easter. But I truly feel like what they look forward to is looking for the eggs. Yes.
And hoping that they find little goodies inside
and my
of them.
Girls enjoy doing that.
I have a surprise for them this year. I'm not going to say because sometimes they do peep in on the podcast. They may know. So I just have a surprise this year for them. And I think they'll enjoy it.
You'll have it for my nephews too?
Yes. I got enough for everyone.
Okay, good.
In fact, I'll probably give some to the grown-ups as well.
Oh, that would be great.
Hey, I'm being generous this year.
Okay, listen. God been generous with you. Why not share?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a good time. And
it's
obviously
always fun memories, though.
Well, yes.
How nice would it be if we just get all the kiddos, your nieces and your nephew, my girls and my nephew, we all do that. I know our community do that every year where they have like a egg hunting kind of like Sunday thingy where they just have
all the kids who
live in the community.
But we haven't taken part in it though. But yeah, it'd be good if we can get everyone together. I think that's something we should plan for next year.
Yes, maybe next year because I know your brother is gonna be like, yeah. Right now it's short notice, but maybe next year we can do that.
Be able to pull it off. I mean, it's tomorrow,
and I'm pretty sure his neighborhood probably do something similar.
Could be,
or if not, then we can always get them involved next year at your mom's.
Get all the kids, we need space to do it.
Yeah.
And I think my mom has the biggest yard, so it's probably be.
No, your mom doesn't have much space.
Yeah,
your mom have a yard. Front. Yeah. No, but you need to have like little flowers, little things to hide them. Yeah, because your mom place is open.
She's got trees.
Okay, you gotta climb up the tree. Let's climb up the tree and put the eggs up there.
Yeah, she's got like 5 trees.
Okay, so we're gonna climb up the trees.
Yeah, why not?
It wouldn't work, baby.
Yeah, but I know sometimes they hide these things under the cars and the tire and the wheel well and so forth.
Yeah, my parents have a lot of flowers. They have a lot of small trees and we hide them there. We hide them in the garage and sometimes it's fun. I mean, it's just like, Mom, I found it. And then my most favorite part too, what I like too is just that when there's like one egg left and everybody's looking and chasing after it. So therefore it's like, which one is it? Where is it? And and then after that they eat the candy. I mean, it's just an amazing.
Well, one thing I know we do as a family, whenever we get together, whether it's at my mom's or at your parents, we always try to enjoy as much of the time as we can.
Yeah.
And the kids, whenever they get together with the cousins.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all about them.
It's all about them.
And I know that they look forward to it. Like last Sunday or last Saturday? Yeah, we stopped at my mom's. We were supposed to be there for like
2 hours.
Maybe an hour, and we got there at around 5. We didn't leave until close to 11 o'clock.
5? We got there at 4. We left. We didn't leave until close to 11. And the reason being,
the cousins were there.
Yes, and your brother was there. And what happened is when you and your brother start talking, it's gonna be a whole day.
Oh, why not? That's what we do.
Yeah, and it was good. We had a good time, and the fact that my father-in-law wasn't here, he went taking care of things back home.
Yeah,
and we were there.
Company, so. Yeah, and I'm sure she
even though it wasn't like about her because she was barely involved in the conversation.
Yeah, but with the parents and people are in the house, it's a different feel.
It is.
It gets quiet once we leave.
Yes.
Yeah, once we leave, it gets quiet.
Right.
Yeah, so, but being there, having the activities.
I like the fact that we were all talking. The girls were all playing with each other. They were playing around, finding blocks or whatever. And your nephew was just like hanging around with your mom. He's like, okay, I see what y'all doing. Y'all talking and the girls are playing and I'm the only boy. So let me go hang out with grandma. Well, and he was just hanging out with grandma.
Because what the girls were doing, he didn't want anything to do with it.
He didn't want to, yeah.
But it's always fun, and obviously as a married couple, we want to make sure that we spend this time together,
right?
And keep the kids involved, keep the family involved. Because when you look at these celebrations in our faith, in our church, and in our society, we got to make sure that we're using that in a way to strengthen our bond as a family.
Yeah,
and we do our best, although someone's going to be working. but I'll make sure that I'm there.
It's your fault.
Hey, listen, I'm making the money, so why not? Sometimes you could take one for the team if you're gonna make some money. Just don't make it a habit, and I know that.
Just check with the wife first before you approve. That's all I'm saying. Because knowing me, I would have been like, let me check my calendar. Let me make sure it's not on
I checked. It was just not there. But anyway, so much
You check what?
I checked my calendar.
Because it typically is gonna say Easter.
Mine didn't say that.
Oh, baby, you have an iPhone.
Mine did not say that. But you know what, guys? It's going to be fun. So, hey, we want to thank you all for listening to our podcast and how we spend Easter as a family, as a couple.
Yes.
And what we do. So I'm hoping that you will be doing something
if
you celebrate Easter.
And I hope to you can share with us what you normally do on Easter, whether if you're Christian, whether if you whatever that you are, if you go to church, if you celebrate, and if you just stay home and chill and do nothing. So let us know what you do on Easter.
Absolutely.
I'd like to know.
Well, please share, subscribe, like the video.
Yes.
And have a happy Easter.
Happy Easter, y'all.
And we'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Peace.